monde de Sébastien.
Sebastian's world.
J'espère que tu as
Enjoy.
Hi everyone.
What up, G?
It's good to do another video. Hope you guys are doing well. I haven't done a video like this in a while, again. Usually that's my track record. You know, I like doing these type of videos. It almost helps me in a bit, talk about things that I'm going through, and yeah, and just telling you guys about it. I like talking. So yeah, so let's get this started. I have plenty of things to talk about today. So I finished up my second to last semester here at Cal State Los Angeles, and I can't believe I'm now in my last semester of college. It's so wild to me how time goes by so quickly. It was a little scary, but I'm excited. You know, I'm in my last semester now. I'm very excited. The classes that I'm taking now are classes that I'm really excited to have. I'm taking a directing class, which I'm very happy to have, because you know that's what I want to do, you know, and being able to learn more about directing, I feel like is really gonna help me in the long run. I'm also taking portfolio. Portfolio is really gonna help me in making you know, a website or promoting my stuff more, and getting the word out there that I exist in the film industry. And yeah, so I'm very excited to have these classes, and I'm very excited to finish up my last semester. Again, very scary, but very, very exciting. Something that I want to talk about is me creating a documentary. Yes, I created a documentary, and it was very, very interesting. Again, something I did not expect to happen, but it ended up happening, and I am very, very happy to have had that experience. So last semester, I had a documentary field production class, and documentary filmmaking is not much of something I really want to do, but it's still something I really find interesting. I think it's interesting to see documentaries because it's real life stories. So I created a documentary this past semester, which I called Finding Your Culture, which my crew helped me out with that name. Everybody on that crew, they were amazing. I truly appreciate their entire effort for this project. It was for a long time, this was a very personal project and something that I had in mind to do, but I didn't know if I should do it in a documentary style or a narrative style. And it was something that I really enjoyed doing, and I really want to say thank you to everybody in the crew. Those guys are amazing, and I truly, truly appreciate their efforts. And this documentary could not have been made without the help of them and the help of my professor. I truly appreciate her for letting me create this documentary that is really personal to me and something that I really like to talk about. I talk about the topic of cultural identity and talk about how some people may feel like they don't belong in the culture that they are a part of. So let me talk about the process of doing that, or let me talk about a couple things from that project. So I was definitely not expecting the amount of interviews that I was going to do for this documentary. I honestly thought that this topic didn't relate to a lot of people, but obviously I created a documentary with a lot of interviews, more than I expected at least, and I'm very grateful for the people who participated in that documentary. They all had very insightful stories, and even they brought up points that even I can relate to in some capacity, which I was very happy about, and I was very happy to have made this. It's very long. It's much longer than I thought it was going to be, but that doesn't mean that I don't like it. I very much enjoy this project, and I hope to show it to you guys very, very soon. So, thoughts on directing. Directing was fun. So, directing is what I want to do. Directing is something that I find very enjoyable, and it's the role in the film industry that I want to have. This is probably like the first project where I am directing with a crew of people that also want to do film. It was a very, very fun and definitely learning experience. Although, the crew that I had thought that I did well in directing, obviously, who's my worst enemy but myself? I thought that I had some moments during the process that I wasn't very good at directing. I felt like maybe I was too shy in trying to tell people what specifically I wanted, or maybe I was very nervous. Even sometimes I felt like I was too lazy in the process. I was taking too much time in wanting to get footage or interview people. I was thinking that, I have all the time in the world when really I don't. So I felt like I could have been a lot better in, I guess, being more organized. But at the end of the day, I very much enjoyed making this documentary. I'm very proud with the final product, and I'm very proud of my crew, and I'm very proud of myself. I'm very, very happy with how it all turned out. Also, something that I want to talk about is movie reviews. So, for a while now, I remember my family telling me that, hey, you should do movie reviews since you like to talk about them so much. And that was something that I felt was not a good idea. The only reason I say it wasn't a good idea is because I feel like I'm not a good writer. But my parents just told me, hey, just do it, come on. And even my brother told me, like, come on, just do it. It'll be good for you. And my parents would tell me, you're a good writer, what are you talking about? I'm like, okay. So I started doing movie reviews in the beginning of 2023, January 2023. My first movie reviews were reviewing Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio, Glass Onion, a Knives Out, I forgot what was the full title, but Glass Onion. And I reviewed The Menu, which was in 2023, I would say my favorite film of 2023. I loved watching it. And when I do movie reviews, I count all the movies that I saw in the year. I don't only count new movies that came out in 2023, if that makes sense. So, like, for example, I watched Howl's Moving Castle last year for the first time. I very much enjoyed it. But obviously that movie did not come out in 2023. But I still counted it, if that format makes sense to when I'm explaining it. But yeah, I did movie reviews in 2023, and I'm still continuing. I love it even more when I see people commenting on the movies that I reviewed, because then I get to talk to people about the movies and have a discussion, and I very much enjoy that. And right now I've only been doing like posts with a long ass piece of text. So hopefully I get to do a new format where I get to do videos like this, so it can be easier for people to just listen to the audio instead of having to read. I have to thank my brother for that idea. Also, if you want to see my movie reviews, I will put the Instagram name on the screen and in the description so you guys can watch my movie reviews, and I would very much enjoy it. Thank you. Now, I want to talk about something that is, I guess, more personal. Now that I'm on the final stretch of my college experience, I feel like I'm stressing myself out a lot. I'm getting to the end of the line here at the university, and I will graduate, and then, I'm off on my own. I feel like I'm stressing myself out a lot, or I put a lot of pressure on myself. I didn't feel happy with me not being able to create something that maybe I will enjoy. When I have an idea or have a script and I write a scene and I feel like, no, this is terrible, this is crap. I've had moments like that. And I feel like I've had moments like that before, but I don't know, last semester it really, really hit me. Maybe some of the reasons why I stress out and pressure myself is because I want to make others happy with the things that I do. I want to make my parents happy. I want to make my brother happy. I want to make my friends happy, and I guess that gets in the way of making myself happy first. I don't know. I feel like I get the happiness from making others happy, and that can really get in the way. I guess I always try to prove to myself that I can do good in film. And whenever I do something, maybe it doesn't turn out well, it can be like the smallest of things that can make me stressed. I'm like, oh my god, this is terrible. This whole thing is terrible. But it's like the smallest of mistakes. I've talked to friends and family about this topic, and they've told me that there's no need to prove yourself because you're already worth enough. And I need to get that in my noggin. I guess also putting pressure on myself is like a positive and a negative, because when I put pressure on myself, it's a positive because it pushes me into wanting to be better. But it's a negative because the smallest of mistakes can make me feel very sad. It can make me feel very upset. I'm trying to be better at that. I'm trying to be better at not putting so much pressure on myself and trying to get through my little noggin that I am worth it and that I just need to continue doing this. Keep trying and trying over again. You're not gonna get it right the first time or the second time or the third time. Honestly, with making films, you learn something new every single time I make one of these. I learn more and more with everything that I do, and that's all I need to do. I need to keep on learning, keep on going, keep on trying. So, yeah. So, with all this stressing and pressuring myself, I need to learn to make sure to take care of myself, and also make sure to take care of yourself. If you're going through stress like that as well, with anything that you're doing, make sure to take care of yourself and make sure to talk to somebody if you feel like you're stressed about something, if you feel like you're not gonna do well at something, if you feel like you're pressuring yourself too much and you feel like you're not worth it. Talk to someone, talk to your friends, your family. They have helped me a lot in taking care of myself. They help me a lot in telling me that I'm good at what I do, that I have to just keep on trying what I do. I can't just give up on the one try. I always feel like it's very hard for me to talk about how I feel, but at the end of the day, it's much easier to let those emotions out than it is to keep them in. And I very much appreciate my friends and family, and I love you all. I really do. And I really, really appreciate my friends and family for being in my life. I really, really do. Thank you. I guess I also want to talk about something that someone in my life told me, which I'm very, very grateful about, and I think about a lot. I needed to get out my little journal for this. This person in my life told me something that is very, very important to me, and something that I have to think about every day because it's something that keeps me moving forward. This person in my life told me, I want to see you shine in your own spotlight. You deserve that. When I heard that, it made me very emotional. Like I was talking about earlier, the stress and the pressuring on myself. I feel like maybe I don't deserve to be making films, Maybe I'm not worth making films. It made me very happy to have another person in my life supporting what I do and them telling me that I'm worth it in having my own successes in what I love to do. I know now every day that I do deserve my own spotlight. I guess also before I end this, I want to talk about something very, very special and important to me. On Christmas, my mom and my dad, they got me a little, I don't know how to describe it. It's like a little medal with a little quote on it. And it says, I don't know how to pronounce this correctly, but it says, Memento vivere. Let me see if I can focus that. Oh god. There, a little bit. Maybe there a little bit. My dad told me it means remember to live. He told me how that he thought it was very, very important to give this to me because I need to just experience more. I need to do more things. I need to get out there more. I need to make more friends. I need to just live. I can't be so enclosed. And he's right, he's very, very right. I feel like I'm too shy or nervous to do anything, and how am I gonna learn or have fun that way? I have this with me everywhere. You know, it's something that I cherish a lot and I'm very grateful to have. I hope for those who feel the same, they feel like they're enclosed. Hopefully you all also remember to live, you know. I'm trying to do that every day, and I'm grateful to have this with me everywhere. So, what awaits for me in the future? Um, just another semester. I have more projects, hopefully, either that I direct or that I help with others. That's something that's very, very awesome about going to university is I get to meet more film people and I get to do projects with them, which I'm very, very excited about, and I'm very, very grateful for having these opportunities. Hopefully more work, you know, more projects, more work, and more memories. More and more memories, which I'm very, very excited about. I'm excited for what's to come. I'm excited for the next few steps in this journey. I'm very, very happy. You know, even couple days ago, I was looking back through some old photos and seeing how much I have come and seeing the progress of being in the film industry and writing my own stuff and directing my own stuff. It's been a journey. You know, since beginning of 2020 with directing short films like The Flower and The Deal and The Magic Trick and all these other little short films, I'm very, very happy to make those, and also with being able to have these other big opportunities. Like I was a production intern for a feature film that premiered in 2023, which I'm very, very happy to have been a part of, and it's something that I did not expect for me to be a part of. And I was able to work in more, I guess, big industry projects, like commercials. I'm very, very grateful that I've been able to have these opportunities, and hopefully there's more to come. And so yeah, what do I have in the future? More projects, more work, and more great memories. So yeah, we're halfway there.